Hello. In this video, I'm going to tell you about how I got a band 9 in listening. In my view, listening is actually a reading test. So to do well in listening, you have to read all the questions very fast. And you have to read them multiple times. As many times as you can. Because you have to have the prediction about when the answer is coming and what sort of answer you have to write down in your answer sheet. And that's why reading the questions multiple times actually help you to be comfortable with the listening. Because if you listen to a script, not all the sentences have the answers. So if you read for multiple times, you will know in your mind that when the answer is coming. And that's why you should always practice reading the questions in a very fast pace. And that's very important, especially for part 2 and onwards, because part 1 is quite easy, but in part 2, part 3 and part 4, things sometimes get very difficult. And one thing that you shouldn't read everything, rather you should read the sentence that has the answer options, and more specifically, read the words or phrases just before or after the pause or after the question, so that you can have an idea of what kind of words you're looking for. Is it a noun? Is it a verb? And what kind of structure you're looking for. Another thing that I think helped me is that sometimes there is a difference between the writing script and the listening script. And that's because of paraphrasing. That's something that you have to be very careful. And I think to have a good paraphrasing, you need a good vocab. So work on building your vocab. And I guess, and I hope, pause. So I hope if you follow those very simple tips, which are not simple to do because you have to do multiple times, you have to be a very good reader, and it takes a lot of time to build your reading skills. But work on your reading skills, and obviously do a lot of listening practice tests online. Obviously, you'll do all the Cambridge tests, and I think you should do them for a few times to get accustomed with the system and also to build your vocab, because they sometimes have good vocab. And remember, you should be always careful about your spelling, because if you misspell, you don't get any marks. So this is all about listening. I hope if you follow this advice, you'll definitely get a high band. See you in the next video.